The D.B. Cooper mystery. The man who jumped into nowhere. The man who boarded Flight 305. It was November 24th, 1971, the day before Thanksgiving. A man in a dark suit, tie, and sunglasses walked calmly into Portland International Airport. He paid cash for a one-way ticket to Seattle Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305. He gave his name as Dan Cooper. But the world would remember him by another D.B. Cooper. As he took his seat, no one noticed anything unusual. Just another quiet businessman with a briefcase that held one of the greatest mysteries in American history. Half an hour after takeoff, the stranger summoned a flight attendant. He handed her a folded note. At first, she thought it was a phone number, until he leaned closer and whispered, "Miss, you'd better read that. I have a bomb." Inside the note, his demands were simple but shocking. $200,000 in cash, 4 parachutes, and a fuel truck standing by in Seattle. He wanted them ready when the plane landed. Yet throughout it all, Cooper stayed calm, polite, even friendly. He ordered a bourbon and soda and waited. The FBI and Seattle authorities began scrambling to meet his demands. Cooper gave precise instructions, the shades down, the plane circling quietly until the ransom was ready. He even paid for his drink. The passengers were told nothing. To them, it was just a delayed flight on a rainy afternoon. After several tense hours, Flight 305 landed in Seattle. Authorities delivered the money and parachutes exactly as requested. Cooper released all 36 passengers unharmed, keeping only the pilot, co-pilot, and one flight attendant. With the ransom secured, he gave his next order. "We're going to Mexico City." And once again, the plane lifted into the night sky. Flying low at 10,000 feet in freezing rain, Cooper made his move. He told the crew to stay in the cockpit and not to follow. Then, he lowered the rear stairs of the Boeing 727, a rare feature at the time. At 8:13 p.m., a sudden change in cabin pressure was recorded, and just like that, he was gone. No one saw him jump. No one knew where he landed. D.B. Cooper had vanished. When the plane landed, the rear stairs were still open, the briefcase gone, the money gone. The FBI launched one of the largest manhunts in U.S. history. Helicopters, planes, ground teams all searching the forests of Washington and Oregon. But they found nothing. For years, the mystery grew until 1980, when a young boy discovered $5,800 in decaying $20 bills buried near the Columbia River. They matched Cooper's ransom money. But Cooper himself was nowhere to be found. Over the years, hundreds of theories surfaced. Some believed Cooper didn't survive the fall, that the jump into the storm was suicide. Others insisted he escaped living quietly under a new name. More than 800 suspects were investigated. A few stood out, but none could be proven. D.B. Cooper became more than a man. He became a legend. The mystery that never ended. In 2016, after 45 years of searching, the FBI officially closed the case. They admitted they might never know who Cooper was, or what truly happened that night. But the fascination hasn't faded. Books, movies, documentaries, all still chase the man who walked into a plane and disappeared into the clouds. The D.B. Cooper mystery isn't just about a missing man. It's about human curiosity, our hunger to understand the unknown. Maybe Cooper didn't just disappear. Maybe he became something bigger, a symbol of the impossible. Because sometimes the truth doesn't vanish. It just hides in plain sight. So what do you believe? Did D.B. Cooper survive the jump? Or did he vanish forever into the storm? Leave your theory in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the Felony Focus for more real-life mysteries, true crime stories, and escapes that defy belief. Because sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction.